What is going on, everyone? My name is Shaq and today I'm going to be doing another tutorial video. I'm doing another one a bit more specific in a different way, and the reason this video is being uploaded is because there is a certain card on the market by the name of Pau Gasol. I did a gameplay on him yesterday, but I am here to tell you how to grind rebounds. I think at this exact moment, it is very, very important. And the reason I want to make a video like this is I made a good 150k MT profit from grinding out that card. About 125 to 150. Somewhere in that range. As you can see right now, my amount of MT has been given a nice boost. So we are 330k right now. And so I'm telling you, if you don't like using Pau Gasol, grinding him to simply earn MT is definitely worth it. And at the moment, I think absolutely it is. 1,000 points is really not that much for an Evo to a Galaxy Opal. I think the only one that really makes it a bit difficult is rebounds and potentially blocks. But blocks happen naturally. You don't really have to fight for them all the time. Rebounds, especially 500 of them, can take a bit of time. But I'm going to show you right now how to get those rebounds as quick as possible and get that evolution done as soon as you possibly can. Because Galaxy Opal Pau Gasol, if you can get his jump shot down right, he becomes a brilliant card to use. Or if you're not interested in using him, he makes some really, really nice profits. So I'm not going to use Pau Gasol for this video. I don't want to have to grind it all out again. Evolution. Right now, one card that I don't really care too much about. We got a Diamond Anton Jameson here. Didn't have to spend any MT for it. He also has 500 rebounds. He's 6'8" at the power forward position, so not as tall as Pau Gasol, but I'm going to show you how little height matters with something like this. If you were to go for a card that had 500 rebounds, we're going to use this card as an example. Now, what I usually do is I go to single player triple threat. As you can see, I've got 1,363 wins. I've spent a good amount of time here. And we're going to put a power forward. We're going to put in Anton Jameson. And then alongside him, you want to put in 2 bronze point guards. It does not matter who. You're not aiming to win games. The only attempt that you're trying to put in is you want to be able to just chuck shots with these guys and have them be small players. When you come to matchmaking, you're minimizing the risk of coming up against centers, because 2K does try to at least make it as fair as it possibly can. But usually, I think for the last time, when I was grinding Pau Gasol, I used Jalen Leck and Devontae Graham. No real reason, no reason at all. Just they're out there. They're there to put up shots for no reason. And Anton Jameson, as our power forward, small forward, is the one who's grabbing our rebounds, the one we want grabbing rebounds. So this lineup should be able to minimize the risk of getting big players more often. As Anton is a power forward, we may come up against a power forward, center, small forward, one of them. If we're very lucky, we can come up against an extremely small lineup. If we're not as lucky, we come up against a pretty big lineup. We're going to go into this game. We're going to play this game. Let's see who we're going to be matching up against. Now, if I'm correct, should be at least 2 point guards. If we don't get 2 point guards, it's a bit unlucky, but we got point guard, shooting guard. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. T-Mac's a good player and can grab a few boards, but T-Mac is not at all the height of Anton Jameson, nor with the rebounding stats of Anton Jameson, I don't think so. This should be, hopefully, a good lineup to get a bunch of boards on. Alright, so here we are. We're going to start here right as we go. I'm not going to change any settings. I don't really need to, and if I run in transition, I don't really get as many rebounds. But we're going to go a pick and roll. Anton Jameson, Devontae Graham is going to draw these 2 players in, and we're going to put up some shots. And just like that, we've gotten a switch, and we're grabbing rebounds already. Now, usually with Pau Gasol, he actually has a rebound chaser, or he has a badge that helps him grab rebounds eventually. He has the one where eventually after a while, when he gets takeover, it shows on the floor where the ball is going to go after a missed shot. We are essentially ball chucking. We do not care about the score. All we care about is Anton Jameson getting as many rebounds as he possibly can, getting on the right switches, and hopefully the ball going the right way. Obviously, sometimes this isn't going to work the best. Obviously, you need a little bit of luck on your side. You're getting most of your rebounds offensively. So we're putting up that shot. Anton, right there, grabs another ball. We're already at 2. We're already at 2, and we've gone through maybe 30 seconds of talking. So just like that, and if you do this for a little bit of time, grab another rebound. If we do this for a little bit of time, we'll be smashing out 500 rebounds in no time. I was very surprised as to how quick I was grabbing rebounds with Pau Gasol. This dude's 6'8". Imagine doing it with Pau Gasol. Now, we're already at 5 just from talking, but I got Pau Gasol in one game to get 81 rebounds. That kind of tells you how insane this entire thing can be if you can master it well enough. Can't get the rebound there, but already 2-0, and we've got 6 rebounds, so we're not too stressed as he grabs a defensive rebound. Good thing about doing this is he can rebounds are really not difficult to get, especially on offline triple threat. You're gonna hit shots every now and then, just like Jalen Leck did there. It really doesn't matter. They do not score that much. It's very rare they score. The team you're playing against, sometimes you won't be able to play good defense for the entirety of the time, and they will beat you. I've been beaten very quickly. I've had some poor games where I only get 8 rebounds, and then the game I told you about before, where I can get as many as 81 rebounds, which is nuts to think about. We're getting a Kobe in rebounds. We don't worry about whether they score. We don't worry about whether we score. We just get back and we go and do it again. Devontae Graham, pick and roll. It really doesn't matter who's the ball handler because all you're doing is shot chucking. Make sure it isn't Anton grabbing or shooting the ball. It's just these 2 bronzes. Now I'm going to keep doing this. Hopefully we'll be able to grab a few more than what? I think he has 7 rebounds right now. But it does sometimes come down to luck, and just like that, we're going to get another rebound. We got 8. Just like that. We also have a rebound chaser takeover with Anton Jameson. So this is going to get ridiculous now. We're going to go here, get to the right spot. Unfortunately, the timer ran out, but if we can hit the ring as often as we possibly can, that's the only annoying thing about using bronze shooters, is that often they don't even come close to hitting the ring, and you get violations just like that. But Jameson has the rebound chaser takeover. He has the rebounding takeover. That we definitely want. We definitely want this one because now we know exactly where that ball is going to off of every single miss. So we're going to go here, try and get in the right position, somehow getting boxed out by Derek Fisher. But unfortunately, it does happen. Sometimes we don't get everything we want. It's getting closer to the end of the game, but we just want to make the most of Anton Jameson. Obviously, with Pau Gasol, grabbing rebounds is going to be a hell of a lot easier. Don't see this and go, oh, he's not grabbing that many rebounds. He's getting boxed out by Derek Fisher, Steve. Like, it's not going to happen with Pau Gasol. At least if it does, it's very, very rare. This is the first time I've tried grabbing rebounds with Anton Jameson, and so far, not terrible. Not terrible, as T-Mac is probably grabbing more rebounds right there. With Pau Gasol, hell of a lot more easier, happens a lot quicker, and you end up getting a lot more MT out of it. A hell of a lot more MT. Take another shot right there. Anton Jameson for more rebounds. Could have made the more work of that. Could have made that work a bit easier. But you know what? We're not stressed. Grab some more rebounds, Anton. Come on, you need to grab more rebounds. Of course, gets out-rebounded by T-Mac once again. Takes another shot. Bang. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. You guys get the idea, and it will be easier with Pau Gasol. Promise you. I definitely promise you. The grind is worth it. Absolutely. Devontae Graham hitting a 3-pointer when we really don't need him to. But 15 rebounds in a triple threat game is pretty good, nonetheless. I guess I'm just basing it a hell of a lot off of the 81 rebound game that I did with Pau Gasol. Anton, pick and roll. He's gone straight through already. Maybe even slipping could even do better things, but I think it's more worth just doing the pick and roll because then better chance of both of them coming straight at the player and then getting a contested shot, but no one there for rebounds. Just like that, though, he's kind of ignored the screen, which we don't want him doing. But 18 rebounds. We're up to 18 rebounds now with Anton Jameson. That's good. Pick and roll. Anton Jameson. Easy shot. Come on, grab that rebound. Nah, it's gone straight to Steve Blake. Again, unlucky things like that. It will happen a lot less with people like Pau Gasol. I'm telling you, man. And just like that, we're getting blocks too. Making sure we're getting those blocks as well is also super, super helpful. You can do it while grinding out the rebounds. As you can see there, 19 rebounds in one game for Anton Jameson. Got a block with it as well, which also helps out your block total, which is only 100. It really is not that much. It also helps his rebound total, obviously. And you get a game towards the 40 games. Best way you can do that is just by grinding out with one person you like using and also Pau Gasol, or in this case, Anton Jameson out there to play out the games, and then just a bronze player. Usually that's the best way to do blocks or get the games over quickly. To get purely rebounds and blocks, 2 point guards, 2 bronze point guards, and the player you want running that pick and roll, that contested shot over and over again. And just like that, we're already 19 rebounds in the way to getting our total 500. You have good games and you have bad games. Games like this, probably bad for me. Usually I aim for around 20 plus. And even in that game, I felt like we could have done a lot more than 19. But 19 is not terrible. Terrible games are when you get 8 rebounds in a triple threat game, like I did a few times. And it was very frustrating because you try and get in the right spot and then the ball would bounce some other way. For some reason, a small little point guard is blocking you out. I don't know how it happens, but he got some rebounds there, and it definitely can be better when you have someone like Pau Gasol, who right now, if you do that grind right now, easy stuff. It'll be a quick turnaround, quick MT on your end, and like you can see right here, the grind was like, it could have been maybe 10 hours tops, and I got a good amount of MT in return, because not only did I pick him up for quite cheap at the time, well, right now, he's gone for a buy now. But he also sold for 280k, which really surprised me. It was a very pleasant surprise because at the moment, I see him going for around 200k. When I put him up, I saw him going for around 240. So I don't know how on earth that card got up to 280, but I'm not complaining. I'm gonna take it. So that's how you get as many rebounds as you possibly can. If you guys do find this video helpful and want to see more like this, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below any video ideas, suggestions, and constructive criticism. Everything is very much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're always doing gameplays, always doing pack openings, always doing a bunch of different varieties of content for you guys to keep things fresh. Make sure I'm not drying you guys out with content you may have already seen. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.